Flashback, London, therapy session. After her painful breakup with Taehyung, YN had left for London with Jimin, to study, and more importantly, to heal. Dim lights fill the quiet therapy room. YN lies back in a reclining chair, eyes closed, breathing softly. A gentle hum of ambient music plays in the background. Therapist, can you hear me clearly? In. YN, softly, eyes still closed, yes. Therapist, good. What do you see when you close your eyes? YN, nothing, just darkness. Her voice is barely above a whisper, but steady enough to reach him. Therapist, try to find a ray of light in that darkness. Follow it. He swings a crystal pendulum gently before her eyes, the reflections casting faint glimmers in the room. Now, think of your nightmares. What do you see? YN tensing up, breath quickening, I. Sweat beads on her forehead. Her chest rises and falls rapidly. Therapist, relax. Relax your body, calm your mind, take a deep breath. You're safe here. Are you okay? YN, why yes. Therapist, now, with a calm mind, try again. What do you see? YN, a little girl. Therapist, what is she doing? YN, she's playing with a doll. Therapist, is she alone? YN, no, there's a maid and a guard. Therapist, can you see their faces? YN, no, they're blurry. Therapist, where is the girl? Describe the place. YN, a big house, like a mansion. She's playing in the hall with them. Therapist, do you recognize the house or those people? YN, no, I don't know them, I don't remember. Therapist, and now, what do you see in your nightmares? The ones that leave you breathless in the middle of the night. YN trembling, voice cracking, I. Her breathing becomes labored. Her heartbeat races. Her body starts shaking, overwhelmed by fear. Her face drenched in sweat, hands clenched. Therapist alarmed, relax. Come back. Take a deep breath. But YN can't respond. Her eyelids flutter, trying to open, but she's trapped. Her body is trembling, her breathing strained, her chest rising with effort. She is drowning in the nightmare. The therapist panics. Another figure, Shalya, steps closer, visibly nervous. Shalya, doctor, what's happening? Why isn't she waking up? She can't breathe. Do something. Therapist, stay calm. She's deep inside the trauma. I need to stabilize her. Hold her hand tight. I'm giving her an injection to control her blood pressure before it gets dangerous. Shalya clasps YN's trembling hand. The therapist administers the injection. Within seconds, YN's body begins to relax, but not in a good way. It's as if her soul has left her body. She's breathing, but lifeless. Therapist, her muscles have loosened. Shalya, talk to her. We need her to come back. If she doesn't open her eyes soon, it could be critical. Shalya, voice trembling, holding back tears. YN, please, wake up. You're your mother's strongest girl. You've survived worse than this. Open your eyes, come back to me. Continuation, therapy room. Shalya gently pats YN's cheek, trying to bring her back from the terrifying depths of her nightmare. Shalya, wake up. Please. Suddenly, YN's eyes snap open. She gasps, taking a deep, heavy breath as if she had been drowning and finally reached the surface. Her body trembles as she tries to sit up. Shalya, are you okay? She rubs her back gently and hands her a glass of water. Here, drink this. Calm down. It's okay. Everything's okay now. YN, slowly sipping water, still shaking. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Therapist, what happened? How are you feeling now? That was intense. You zoned out completely. Were you having a panic attack? YN, it felt like I was slipping into a coma. I lost all hope of waking up. I was gone. Therapist, what did you see that caused such a strong reaction? YN takes a shaky breath, her voice trembling as she speaks. YN, I saw a man. A little girl. Therapist, do you recognize either of them? YN, no. Their faces were blurred, unclear, everything was hazy. YN, voice cracking, but it terrifies me. Every time I see that nightmare, I feel hunted. Among the blurry crowd, there's always this shadowy figure, a man. And it feels like he's not just hurting the little girl, he's hurting me. I feel her pain, her fear, her screams echo in my soul. It's like I'm her. I'm trapped in her body. I can't put it into words, it breaks me. It's like my soul trembles when I see her. She tries to stand, but her legs buckle. Her energy is gone. She slumps back into the chair, breathing unevenly. Therapist. YN, please, calm down. Your body is in shock. Just breathe. You need rest. He gently adjusts her position and places a light IV drip in her arm to help stabilize her. Therapist. Let her rest. She needs time to recover. He and Shalya step out of the room. Outside the therapy room. Therapist. Every day, this therapy is becoming more dangerous for her. It's only been 3 sessions, and just look at her condition. If we continue this way, I can't guarantee she'll come back from her nightmares next time. Shalya. Then what should we do? YN wants to heal. She wants to forget, but she can't. She's terrified of people, physically, emotionally. She becomes defensive, sometimes aggressive, when anyone gets too close. Therapist. You've been with her since childhood, right? Did anything ever happen that could explain this fear? Any traumatic memory she might have seen or experienced? Shalya. We've been friends since we were 6 or 7. I don't remember anything specific, but she used to live in the US before shifting here. Maybe something happened there, but I was too young to notice. Therapist. Then talk to her mother. She might know something. Any memory could be the key to unlocking this trauma, starting from the beginning. Shalya. No, I can't. YN strictly told me not to involve her mother. She doesn't want to worry her. Her mother's a businesswoman, already under pressure. YN wants to protect her. Therapist. Then there's only one option left. We must push her gently into the real world. Social interaction. Exposure therapy. The sessions alone are too harsh. She needs human connection. New, safe relationships to replace the fear. He hands Shalya a small medicine packet. Therapist. These are high-dose anxiety pills, only 1 per day, no more. Use them if she experiences severe panic attacks. But handle them with care. Shalya. I understand. Thank you, doctor. Can I take her home now? Therapist. Yes. And try to distract her, help her breathe again. Later, life in London. After recovering, YN, under Shalya's constant encouragement, tries to socialize again. Though hesitant, she agrees to attend university and meet new people. She's polite, but never close. Physical touch still terrifies her. Shalya, understanding her deeply, warns everyone in their circle to respect her boundaries. No hugging, no sudden closeness, ideal distance only. In their circle, a guy named Robert started showing interest in YN. From the first meeting, he was drawn to her. But YN wasn't. She felt uneasy, something about him made her skin crawl. She told Shalya about the bad vibe, but Shalya brushed it off, thinking it was her fear speaking. Then one day, in the college cafeteria, Robert publicly confessed his feelings. Robert. YN, I like you. Will you go out with me? Everyone stared. YN froze, overwhelmed by attention. YN. No, I don't like you. Please don't come near me. Robert stepped closer, ignoring her fear. YN. Please. I said don't. Shalya rushed in and pulled her away immediately. At the apartment. Later, Robert showed up at their apartment, trying to talk again. As he stepped toward YN, Shalya blocked him. Shalya. I warned everyone to keep distance from her. Do you even know how much effort I've made to make her feel safe around people? You just threw that away with your selfish move. Robert. I love her. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I'm sorry, please don't break our friendship. We're still friends, right? YN didn't answer. Her silence was heavy. What no one knew was, Robert wasn't just any ordinary admirer. He was a psychopath. He had been stalking YN from the beginning. Hiding his obsession behind a friendly face, waiting. A few weeks later, Robert had been pretending to be a good person, staying respectful towards YN. He assured everyone he wouldn't push her to accept his feelings and only wanted to remain friends. YN had become accustomed to his presence, though she still felt uneasy at times. One day, she was alone at her apartment when a knock on the door broke the silence. YN hesitant, peering through the safety glass. Who is it? It was Robert standing outside. Robert. Hey, I haven't seen you for a while. I thought I should stop by and talk to you. I'm heading back to my hometown tomorrow, so I wanted to meet you one last time before I go. YN hesitating, then reluctantly opening the door. Okay, sure, come in. Robert stepped inside, and YN's unease grew, but she didn't want to be rude. Robert, thanks. Can you sit down and have a coffee? I don't want to take up too much of your time. YN wasn't sure, especially since she was alone, but she couldn't refuse. He had always been respectful. She nodded and led him inside. Inside the apartment, YN went to the kitchen to make coffee, while Robert sat down on the sofa. She returned with the coffee, and they both sat on the couch. Robert, thanks, By the way, could you bring me a glass of water? My throat is a little dry. YN, sure, I'll get it for you. YN walked back to the kitchen, and when she returned, she handed Robert the water. He drank it and set the glass down before taking a sip of his coffee. Robert, you know, I wanted to talk to you before I leave. I love you, I know you only see me as a friend, but I want you to know I respect that. I'm sorry for my behavior at the canteen, for pushing you to answer my feelings. I should have been more patient. YN, it's okay, I forgive you. We'll still be friends, Robert. YN's voice was soft, her discomfort growing as the conversation lingered. YN, is there anything else you need to say? I really have to study. Robert, no, I think I'm good now. I should be going. YN sighed in relief, glad the conversation was coming to an end. YN, okay, then. Thanks for stopping by. Robert, before I leave, can you do one more thing? Just set the coffee mug on the counter. Then I'll say goodbye. YN nodded, taking the mug to the kitchen. As she turned to place it on the counter, she was suddenly pulled from behind into an unexpected embrace. YN, what the hell? She spun around, pushing him away in fear. Robert fell to the floor, but YN was too shaken to care. YN, what are you doing? Her voice trembled with disbelief. Robert, I love you so much, Please, come with me to my hometown. He stood up, his eyes wild, his breath heavy with desperation. YN, are you out of your mind? I said no, Robert. I don't like you. I don't want to go anywhere with you. Robert, but I love you. I can make you happy. I'll take care of you, I'll give you everything you need. He stepped forward, his grip tightening as he reached for her. His breath was hot against her skin as he attempted to forcefully pull her into his embrace. YN, no, stop it. She pushed him away once more, but he didn't back off. YN, Robert, you need to leave. You're not thinking clearly. Robert, I'll leave, but I'm not going alone. You're coming with me. He seized her wrist with painful force, dragging her toward the door. YN, no, you're crazy. Her voice broke as she struggled to pull away from him. You're not taking me anywhere. His grip only tightened. He was a man possessed, desperate to get her to comply. Fear surged through YN as she searched frantically for something, anything, to defend herself. Her hand found the kitchen knife. In a flash of panic, she drove it into Robert's hand, the cold steel biting through his flesh. YN, please, just leave me alone. She stepped back, trembling, pointing the knife at him. Robert, why are you acting like this? He laughed bitterly, even through the pain. I thought if I confessed my love, you'd willingly come with me. But no, of course you wouldn't. You never did care for me the way I wanted. He sneered. That's why I had to plan this, you selfish bee. Copyright H. Blood poured from his hand, staining the floor, but Robert was too focused on his twisted goal to care. He smirked, as though this was just part of the game. In's plea. But in that moment, something in YN snapped. Her vision blurred, dizziness creeping up on her as the adrenaline left her body. She collapsed to the floor, fainting. Robert knelt down next to her unconscious form, his grin widening as he spoke to her motionless body. Robert, poor YN. You never saw this coming, did you? He chuckled darkly. I didn't come here to talk. I came to take you with me. He paused, examining the situation with dark satisfaction. When you rejected me, I knew I had to act. I couldn't just snatch you up on the spot. People would have questioned me. So, I played the part of the respectful friend, pretending I'd gotten over you. But look, it worked. He nodded at her limp body. And now, here you are. All mine. Robert stood up and began to methodically clean up the scene, as if nothing had happened. He placed the coffee mugs back on the counter, wiped down the blood, and even wrapped his bleeding arm with a cloth. Once everything was set, he picked up Yen's lifeless body and carried her away to a place where no one would find her. An empty apartment, far from anyone's reach. Scene begins. Yen wakes up with a pounding headache, eyes fluttering open to unfamiliar surroundings. She's lying on a cold floor in a dim, locked room. Her wrists and ankles are bound, and her mouth is gagged. Panic rises in her chest as memories of what happened in her apartment flood back. Robert, the confrontation, and the moment everything went dark. Suddenly, the door bursts open. Robert smirking, "Oh, you're awake." Yen tries to speak, but her voice is muffled. Her eyes plead with him as he slowly approaches. She shrinks back in fear. He kneels down, gently removing the cloth from her mouth. "Robert, say you love me. Tell me you'll come with me and stay forever." Yen, shaking her head, "No, please let me go. I don't love you. I never did. I love someone else." Robert's expression shifts, anger bubbling beneath the surface. Robert growling, "Wrong answer." He suddenly grabs her hair, yanking her face up to his. "Robert, say it." Yen, whimpering, "Please, stop. Just let me go." He lets go, then pulls something from behind his back, a weapon. He fires it near her, the sound echoing in the room. Yen screams and crumples to the floor in shock and fear. Robert, shouting, "If I can't have you, no one will." He holds the weapon near her head. "Robert, you have one day. One chance to live. Make the right choice." He storms out, locking the door behind him. Yen bursts into tears, whispering names through sobs. "Yen, Mom, Taehyung, I'm sorry. I miss you both. Please forgive me. I don't want to die here." Later that night, Robert returns. In's body tenses as he sits beside her. Yen begging, "Please, I'm all my mother has. If I disappear, she'll break. And Taehyung, he doesn't deserve this pain." Robert touches her hair softly, a twisted, possessive gesture that makes her flinch. Yen trembling, "You know I hate being touched. Please don't." He ignores her fear, but she curls up tightly, making it difficult for him to get closer. His eyes narrow in frustration. He leaves again. The next morning, Yen wakes up alone. Realizing it may be her last chance, she searches desperately and spots a nail cutter in the corner. With difficulty, she scoots toward it and begins cutting the ropes. She frees herself. Her heart races. She opens the door quietly. It's an old, abandoned apartment. She runs to the main door. Locked. Panic sets in again. She searches frantically for an escape. Suddenly, the door creaks open behind her. Robert stands in the doorway. Their eyes lock. In's blood runs cold. He reaches for his weapon. She runs, locks herself inside another room. Robert banging on the door in. "Open it. You can't run from me." She slides behind the bed, hiding. Yen sobbing, whispering, "Taehyung, Mom, please help me. I'm going to die." The door crashes open. Robert enters, weapon in hand. Yen huddles in fear. "Robert, what's your answer? Be with me, or die." Yen closes her eyes tightly, her lips quivering. Yen whispers, "I love you, Mom, I love you, Taehyung, till my last breath." Robert coldly, 1, 2. Bang.